leather, red leather,
Red
leather, red leather. Darling, good to see you again.
Hi. So can we talk about the email you sent me, please?
Oh, yes, I am so glad you brought that up. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, this is the one regarding the prop list.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, okay, so where and how are
Is it about the
where and how are you
smoke
expecting
machine?
me to fix fog machine?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
where and how are you expecting me to get
instead of just one fog machine, it's a new idea. Get rid of that old idea. Instead of just one fog machine, 6 fog machines.
No, there are 6 stages.
No.
Okay. I love that.
Where I'm coming from.
You are the future of theater. This is the future of theater. This is it. This is where theater is heading. It's your direction.
Need I remind you, we do not have a budget. We do not
I really appreciate you saying that, Bottom. Between just you and me,
right.
I have heard a rumor that we are in the running for a regional Tony.
Legally Blonde can suck it. That's awesome. I'm so excited. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my God.
Can I just remind you real quick? We do not have a budget. Anything we buy has to come out of pocket. Are you ready to buy 6 fog machines? Because I'm looking at them right now and they are
Robin,
like $100
hold that for just a sec. Sweetheart, Snout, I think you have a question. What is that?
I do have a question. It's kind of in that same vein. Costumes, am I right? So I have a couple of ideas.
I'm so sorry. Sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I also had something to say about that. Can I start?
No, you go first. You go first. Of
Such
course.
an angel. Okay, so for Pyramus, what era are we putting this piece in? Like, are we going like
we put in the
classic,
50s?
playing it
Can
modern?
we put it in the 50s?
Maybe.
Well, 50s wasn't what I was imagining.
I have a shirt that makes me look like a pirate, and I don't have to wear it, but I will. I'll wear it for you. I will. I promise.
What do you feel like, Bottom?
1 second. Flute?
Yeah?
Flute, you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Snout, what is it you wanted to say about costumes?
Oh, I just had a couple of ideas, so I wanted to show you guys and get an opinion. So I have classic dad over here and fancy dad over here. What do you think?
Cool.
Fancy dad is a fancy goblet, which I do have.
Which one is in your closet? Peter,
Both.
what do you
I
think?
do have both.
You're the director.
Bottom, I appreciate you taking leadership on this costume thing, but that's not really what.
Peter, we'll put a little pin in that. We'll come back to you, I promise. But how do you feel for Thisbe's costume? Eyeliner and flowers. That's the only 2 ideas I have, but I was thinking they work well together.
Here's a thought. Why don't we ask
Yeah, I'm an expert at that then. I can do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. Snug, are you going to join us?
Is everyone here? Yes.
Snug, okay, top right. There's a red camera with a slash through it. Click it.
So I think the 50s would really work because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening.
Snug, we need video on you. We can't see you.
There's a lot of walls. There was a lot of chicks and dudes. I think Pyramus, Thisbe, both chicks and dudes.
Snug, we still can't see you.
Can you turn your video on, please? There you go.
Are we all met?
Pat! Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn break, our tiring house. And we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
So there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and kill himself, which the ladies will never abide. How answer you that?
Fire Lady, a perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make it all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurances, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver, and this will put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, let it be written in 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
Oh.
Yeah, I fear it, I assure you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourself to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Okay, but
Well, therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Oh, nay, you must have him say his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through saying thus, or to some defect, ladies, or fair ladies. I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were the pity of my life. No, I am a man as other men are. And there indeed let him say his name and tell us plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then you may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Or else one may come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he has come to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine.
I love that.
Yes!
Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink in a wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Well, some man or other must present wall. And let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers like thus, and through the cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoke your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
Pyramus. Thisbe, flowers, odors, savor sweet odors. Oh, Thisbe.
Bottom, speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors,
Savor sweet. So hast thy breath, my Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I shall to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he has heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose, and most triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile, and eke most lovely you, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, sweet Pyrama, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus tomb, man! Well, you must not speak that yet, that you answered a Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are holy free masters! Fly, masters!
Why do they run away?
Nope.
Wait, this is a knavery of them to make me afeared.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bottom, bless me, thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will sing, and they shall see and hear that I am not afraid. The ouzel cock so black of hue with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his notes so true, the wren and little quill, the finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay. Ah!
For, indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie, though he cried, cuckoo? Never so.